I want to go straight to the point. We've seen the rest of the videos, about two of them, of which we spoke about kidney rejuvenation. So this is about the third, and I want to go straight to the point. This is a remark by someone. He says, most of all, I attribute my relative good health and fitness to eating well and never missing meals. It just makes dialysis harder if you are empty inside. It's just a new cross dialysis patient. He made this remark. People who have kidney disease usually need to follow a restricted diet to help control their blood chemical and fluid levels. In this video, I'll be listing some meals you should restrict yourself to. These meals are not really available in Africa, but you could actually make some. There are some that pertain to Africa too. You could make them available to yourself if you have a kidney problem. This can make it feel difficult to find tasty everyday meals and recipes for you and your family. This podcast helps to get the balance right between enjoying your food and making the necessary changes to your diet. In this podcast, we are going to be talking about recipes that suit African, Caribbean, and Asian tastes, as well as some British favorites. The meals include tuna mayonnaise pasta salad, salmon salad, patties and pasties. You can have Jamaican beef patties, meat pasties, salad a la McQueen, chicken tikka, chicken and pesto pasta, chicken with orange and ginger, Jamaican chicken soup. Wow, these meals do have beautiful names. Chicken and groundnut stew, mince with basil, steak with peppercorn sauce, chili con carne. Mind you, these meals are for people with kidney problems. You shouldn't eat much of salt too. Jamaican, I've already said that in the previous videos. Jamaican curried goat, pork chops with herb crust, easy beef burgers. I think we have this in Nigeria, but what is advisable is not the ones being sold at the fast food restaurants. Rather, you make it at home. Making your own burger is cheap and easy. It also means that you can keep the salt and fat content to a minimum. They can be grilled or barbecued and are easy to make in advance. It is advised that this should be prepared at home. Another type of meal is coconut fish dream. They say this is a wonderfully fragrant dish but quite high in fat. So keep it for an occasional treat rather than a regular dish. That is, don't cook it always, cook it occasionally. We have another one pertaining to Africa. It's called the Ivory Coast fish soup. I think we also have fish soup in Nigeria. So I think you can consult from your doctor if fish soup that is pertaining to Nigeria can actually be eaten too. Lemon baked fish. Baking is a healthy way to cook fish as it uses only a small amount of fat. You will find the lemon and herbs go well with the fish without the need for salt. We also have another one, quick chickpea curry, vegetarian shepherd's pie, cheese and onion flan, tofu stir fry with sesame noodles, all foreign meals. This tasty recipe is a good mix of tofu, vegetables and noodles, and is easy to make. For a non-vegetarian meal, replace the tofu with one large skinless chicken breast cut into thin strips. Chicken breast is known to be a very healthy type of meat. Another one is jollof rice, couscous. Couscous is quick and easy to prepare and be flavored with herbs and spices in place of salt. Serve with meat, fish or chicken in a place of potatoes, pasta or rice. Potato wedges. These tasty homemade wedges are lower in potassium and fat than ready-made or bought chips. I think the Africans can replace it with just potatoes. Champ Irish potato side dish is another meal. Lemon drizzle cake, spiced baked apple, fruit flan, easy trifle. They are all strange meals to me. Pineapple and ginger meringues. Light meal ideas include bread, biscuits, pancakes, plain popcorn, donuts, and etc. So there are some of them we made mention of, um, like champ Irish potato side dish. I don't know if you can just call it Irish potatoes. You can just find out from your doctor if these meals are actually cool to go with. Maybe the Africans would actually have their recommendations from the doctors of the type of meals they should eat. Definitely they should. However, till we are back again, please stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more. I don't know if we'll still be making videos on kidney rejuvenation anymore. I think this might be the last one we have. We'll be getting on to another topic by the next day. Probably in the next 2 days, another video should be out. Thank you very much. My name is Edidion Francis Akpabio again. Thank you for the time.